Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And the batter now, Nico Horner. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. This to center field. Number 40 settles under it, and he makes the catch. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball, because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
1-2 now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. We played an inning. No score. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, number 40. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Hit on the ground to the right side. Mervis steps on the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Brandon Drury to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rendon takes his lead at third with one away. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Run scores. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's going to be Jared Walsh. And a ground ball to first. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark. And now here is Matt Mervis.
Number 22, Matt Mervis.
Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. The 1-1. And that's outside. And another ball. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Number 9, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Mervis flips it behind his back. They get him, but it was pretty close. So up next, Mickey Moniak. He's 0 for 1. The 3-1. 1 out and a runner at second.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And he deals. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that one fouled off. Two on the way. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dansby Swanson. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Struck him out looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Outside command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. The wind of the pitch. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first, Brandon Drury getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. At the belt and fires. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Thaiss, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
There's a strike. Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. They get the force out at third to end the inning. So they strand a pair. We've played 4. It's the Angels 1 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Trey Mancini. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, number 9. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. The pitch.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. First and second here, no outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that one gets down, fair ball. 1 run is in. Moniak headed for the plate. Swanson with a relay throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So they bring on the veteran, Drew Smiley.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's Trout. Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki ranging back. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
The first baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ohtani stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Here's the catcher to hit, Matt Thaiss.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So 2 down at the plate. Jared Walsh. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit right side. Mervis takes it himself. Inning over. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. Angels 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out to short. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
And now the shortstop, number 9. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tied at 4. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now the right fielder, Mickey.
So the lineup flips over. Mickey Moniak. the next to hit for the Angels.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Runner at first with 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Angels strand 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jacob Webb gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Jacob Webb.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adbert Alzolay. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Adbert Alzolay.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Mike Trout now at the plate.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Time call. The 2-2 will have to. Wait just a second. Right-handed reliever. And misses inside.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Payoff pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And the right-hander deals. Puts a bunt down. Goes to second. Safe there.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
And here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And now, Brandon Drury. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 59. He's been so good against lefties. Ian Happ up to hit.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Jared Walsh digs in now.
First baseman.
1-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefit. The advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Angels held in check. They trail it 5-4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and here is Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Michael Fulmer gets handed the rock out of the pen. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Got him swinging.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And there's a strike. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2. Righty delivers. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
2-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one down the line. He handles it himself. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Number 6.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Here's a 1-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fastball right back to the mound. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
you.